everyone, it's Elizabeth with t0inky TV, and I'm here to do the final episode of Emergency Couple, the saga of Changmin, Jinhee, Chunsu, Jie, and a little bit of Clara as well. So we leave off with Changmin and Jinhee kissing at the bus stop and Chunsu watching them, and he's just like all sad and puppy dog eyes because he finally realizes that he's not going to get the girl, and Changmin gets his ex-wife back as his love interest and the love of his life. Yay! But Chunsu does have an important role in this time around because he helps to get Jie's, I guess, kind of like forced termination out of the hospital into a more dignified resignation because Professor An was really just being a bully throughout the entire Korean drama. And then you see Changmin and Jinhee going off into this like little countryside city town where they're helping out with their this medical group, and it was a really fun time for them because it's almost like getting away for a second honeymoon and kind of just getting away from it all, experiencing life as, you know, just the two of them. So it was a very sweet, romantic interlude, and it was nice to see them really just sharing very sweet moments together. So Jihye and Chunsu actually meet with Jie's daughter, and it was a really cute interaction because Chunsu is so enamored by Jie's little daughter because it's almost like a little mini her. It's just she has a very straightforward kind of personality. She's like really into, you know, Chunsu's character, and so he's kind of intrigued by her, and she's definitely like inquisitive about him, and so it was that part of it was a really cute part of this whole episode, final episode 21. And Clara and Youngyu, who were kind of like a very secondary storyline in this episode, they finally get to kind of, I guess, not really consummate their whole, you know, one-sided crush that Youngyu had on Clara. But Clara actually was starting to get an interest in Youngyu as well, and they even kissed. But the funny thing is like towards the very end of the episode, Youngyu's like, I really want to pursue my dream in a music career. And so I guess she wished him well, and he took off, and it's kind of weird because he pursued Clara's character, Adam, for, you know, the whole 21 episodes, and when he finally gets her, he's like, well, now that I've accomplished this, I think I want to be, you know, pursue my dreams in music. There's this whole scene with Jinhee and Changmin and like this sexy negligee teddy thing, and she's in front of the mirror, and she's like opening the mirror, or opening the drapes to the window and closing them and just being really sexy, and Changmin's like, ooh, you know, so I mean, it's kind of cute interaction. And also, I just felt like this kind of just brings a very cute, fun kind of dynamic in the relationship. Like you can see them getting really into the whole dating thing. Cute interaction, really nice, like really great conversations between Jihye and Changmin, and so just, I guess Changmin doesn't want to like foretell the future, whether or not it's going to be like an amazing relationship with him and Jinhee, but I think he's a lot more realistic now, and he's a lot more like really in it for the long haul, and he's way more like, I guess, thoughtful of what Jinhee's feelings are too, and Jihye's like rooting for them to, you know, be a great couple. And on the flip side, Chunsu and Jinhee are talking, and Chunsu has a really great moment. You know, he's telling Jinhee that, you know, he's thankful for allowing her to really develop his feelings. I mean, he grew a lot in this whole time. Like, you know, how I was saying, he went from somebody who we were really unsure of where he was so, like, why he was so grumpy, to really developing into his feelings and now being able to talk about his feelings. And I think Jinhee was a really big factor in this whole process. Then Chunsu races to the airport to say goodbye to Jie and the daughter, and it was really nice because he kind of left it open, saying to Jie that, you know, he wants her to come back sometime to, you know, whenever, and that she has to. So maybe that opens up some doors. I mean, you never know. I mean, even in real life, that who knows what happens. Like some things I would just like to be hopeful that they do get together in the end, because I think that they're a great couple. I think she's just such a cool lady, and I think that she just matches him so well. Like, even though he doesn't know what he's got, like eventually I think he'll grow to appreciate Jie if he ever gets together with her. And then of course Changmin and Jinhee are super couple of this whole emergency couple drama. They've grown so much in the last 21 episodes. Like at first Changmin was just such a jerk. He was so overbearing. He was just like the kind of guy that you would never want to spend too much time with, to someone that you see why he is the way he is, and how much he grew in the last episodes, like realizing he was kind of a jerk, his mom was horrible to Jinhee, there's a lot of reasons why it didn't work out. You also saw like the cuteness factor and how that came back because, you know, he was bringing back the romance. And so I think Changmin, he just developed really well throughout this whole drama. I think that the writers did a really good job. And Jinhee, you know, she was the typical candy girl at first, you know, just so like, you know, bumbling and messing up and just tearful and just can't do anything right, and just not coming from a super poor family, but from a family that struggled. And, you know, I think it was great that the father-in-law was really supportive of her. And just a lot of the different characters in this whole drama, like Clara, she was just really cute, just super sexy. She added a little bit of spice to this drama. I loved Young-yu, and he was just kind of himself, a little bit bumbling, and, you know, a little bit of angsty stuff going on with him, wanting to be a musician. And then, of course, you know, you've got Jinhee's family. You know, the baby Gook was so cute. He was so adorable. I just loved him. Just super cute baby. That baby's got to come out in other dramas too, because that baby's so cute. Such a cute baby. And yeah, I'm just glad how everything kind of ended. It was like, it left on a very up note, like a very future happy beat. Of course, it's not going to say happily ever after, no, promising like no tears in the future. It's just like very realistic and very sweet. So I absolutely loved this drama. It was super fun to watch. The characters were really fun. I'm not crazy about hospital dramas because of the whole like, you know, gore, but it wasn't that gory, which was good. And there wasn't like a lot or a ton of hospital dialogue and medical terms, because, you know, that just goes over everyone's head, because it's like kind of in Korean, kind of in English, there's like descriptions at the bottom. But, you know, overall, we want to hear really good plots, we want to hear really good dialogue, we want to see relationships that make us root for the heroine and the hero and make us cry for them, and like get really angry at, you know, the secondary leads, because, you know, they're just making you angry. So overall, 2 thumbs up for this drama. I really miss it, and yeah, props to the writers. Let me know what you think about this drama, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.